why don't you tell us a little bit about the first song you're going to play?
Thanks for having me. This first song is the first song off of our record that came out last year called Misophonia, and it's about touring in Europe. My brother and I, who collaborates with me a lot, play with a guy named Kevin Devine and the Goddamn Band, and we were in Europe, in Germany, in Munich, and some guy throughout the show was screaming vulgar things that was just very weird and sexual. And so by the end of the night, he was tanked on a lot of alcohol and approached the stage and knocked down my keyboard rig and laptop. And it was this weird moment of like, what do I do? This guy's totally trashing a new laptop I just bought. And the security guards were awesome, and Kevin's great, and everybody just kind of, took care of the situation. And so this song is about that reflection of kind of seeing what you would do in a weird moment of getting attacked and by a random stranger. It's called The Man from Munich.
It felt right for the night he came. Made sure we knew he was there. When this thin man drives the roads all day, well, I tried. It's cold like the city on our skin. Dressed in the gracious ways, your kind hearts. The men at the door to watch the floor. Will I play with the first class kids, your strong minds? Music to play along for your life. We play late night. Here he comes. He looks like he does in the movies. My face turns white, backed up. He's the man from Munich that I looks like he does in the movies. My face turns white, backed up.
Thank you.
That was great.
Thanks.
You're such a good storyteller. Why don't you just dive right in after you're done tuning, of course, telling us about the second song you got.
Sure. Let me take a sip of this fine agua. This next song is about the actor Jesse Eisenberg. I was crossing the street on 2nd Avenue and East 2nd Street, and I used to teach music to first graders there after school. A lot of these kids thought I was, they thought I was a cool guy, unlike most people think. And they were kind of my core fan club. So I was going to get a dollar slice at this Indian spot across the street from the school, and Jesse Eisenberg is in the distance on his bike, and I don't realize it's him. And he's screaming at me, and he's like, "Get out of my way, get out of my fucking way." Maybe he didn't curse, because he doesn't seem like the type of guy that would curse, but I was just like, it sounded like an old woman on a bike, and I was just like, oh shit, and I wasn't in the bike lane, but I didn't have I was totally gonna jaywalk, which is a classic New York thing to do. And so he was like, "Get out of my way," and I realized as he was approaching me on his bike, like Pee-wee, I realized it was Jesse Eisenberg, and I've been yelled at by cyclists before because doing the wrong thing, but I just didn't know what to do in this situation. I wanted to diss him, and at the same time hug him, take a selfie with him, offer him a second slice, because I was going to buy 2 slices, so I would have given him 1. So it's kind of similar to the first song, this moment of like, what the fuck do I do right now? Do I try and become friends with this guy? Do I continue to portray him in a bad light in between songs and say that he sounded like an old lady on a bike? That's probably what I'm going to do, and that's what I did. But this song's called Eisenberg's Ghost Bike.
I know you, you're the actor, and come cycle by with my hands right out. You'll be dead on the roadside. I trusted you. You're all actors, will come pedal by. With my mind now fine, I'll be in jail for what I thought was right. From Queens to the new school is where I found you. You've got those honest hands and the nerves of a panic boy. Ask me, well, don't you wave me down. These are the streets of my town. Please fuck this kid and his mama was a party clown. Oh my, where's my hair gone now? Did you get to see what I could see? And hold on to what you do, 'cause fearing the news of what it could do won't do you any good, no. Let the doldrums climb and go ride your bike. No, it's not like me. Who could ever achieve? No, it's not like me. What was I thinking? could do won't do you any good. Hold on to what you do, 'cause fearing the news of what it can do won't do you any good. Hold on to what you do.
Sounds like you have a good story behind every song.
Yeah, I try. I really I really like a lot of bands and artists' music that like have these cool love songs and stuff, and other like really like I'm so angry and I'm so sad songs. You know, get real deep into some emo stuff. But I just, when it comes to writing lyrics, I can't write like that. So I love taking real stuff that's strange and riffing on it, and kind of sometimes it's a way to get over shit too, you know. But yeah.
Totally. Do you have a good story behind the third song you're gonna play for us? Or just a story?
Yeah, I do, yes. This next song is about 20 minutes of tuning. No, this next song is about... so I'm Puerto Rican and Swedish, and I grew up in Brooklyn. And when we were kids, we would stay at my mom's house, who's, the Puerto Rican side. And it would be like 12 of us, like all cousins in one bed, sleeping over, drinking Coke really late at night, doing Coke late at night, all that kind of stuff. It was amazing. It was the best Coke you can get in 1992. No, but no, it was, we didn't do cocaine. But I remember my aunt bringing home this dog that she found on the street that was a stray dog, and the dog was a pain in the ass. Like, it was one of those like little dogs, and I mean I love dogs. I used to have a golden retriever, but it was one of those things where this dog was like biting people and really just barking at the children a lot. So my mom didn't get a good vibe about this dog, and I didn't either. So we went to bed, and then later I found out that the dog bit my aunt in the face. And this is the same aunt that brought the dog into the house who was saying that we're going to keep it. And so long story short, the dog bit her in the face, and my aunt was like, Mita, I know what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of it right now. And I said, what are you doing? They said, we're going to go take a walk. We'll be right back. And they came back, and the dog wasn't with them. And I don't know what happened to the dog. I don't know who they gave it to, what they did with it, because all Puerto Ricans are crazy. But that's just a joke. But yeah, well, there's some truth to that. But anyway, the story is kind of about that night, and just being young and staying over in different parts of Brooklyn. So it's called Terror in the Bonneville, and it's off of our second record called The Triborough Odyssey that came out on Triple Crown Records. And I'm gonna have a sip of water, and then I'm gonna play the song.
All those people came home at night. They put the blame right on you in a crooked way. That's my family from McDonald Avenue. You're the new engineer for the railways. My cousins all dream on, and Evelyn gets bit by the Friday hound of clowns. could I forget this night? How will I grow? 'Cause you are not my son. 'Cause you are not my son. I've seen this before. It's terror in the Bonneville. All those children went home that day. They wore the blame right on her in a crooked way. That's my family from Seagate. You're the new engineer for the highways. My friends all dream on. Miriam gets bit by the Sunday hound of clowns. Well, I lock every door. I know it's wrong. Well, how could I forget this night? Well, how will I grow? 'Cause you are not my son. Oh, oh. 'Cause you are not my son. Oh, oh. 'Cause you are not my son. Oh, oh. 'Cause you are not my son. I've seen this before. It's terror in the Bonneville.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here. Can you tell us where you'll be playing live, if you'll be playing live around here?
Sure. We have just announced this week a really big, exciting show at Rough Trade, December 18th. If you're in town and around, you should come through. It's in Brooklyn. You'll pick up some records because it's an amazing record store. We're playing with Les Vinyl from Staten Island and Frozen Falls. We're also playing with our buddy Swivs, Cosmic Harvey and the Celestial Mind, and Pure in the Party of Six. So it's going to be a night of a lot of music, some burlesque, some projections. You'll probably be going home with a new friend, and yeah, it's going to be exciting. So definitely check that out on December 18th at Rough Trade. And we'll be in the studio again soon and working on videos.
Awesome. Thanks again for being here.
Thanks for having me.
See you soon.
Definitely. Thank you.